let me say this, by the Spirit of God, and him by the Spirit of God, not everybody is a prophet. And there's a big difference between a prophetic person and a prophet. Not because you're a prophetic person means that you're a prophet. You know, there's a difference between being prophetic, being able to tap into the gift of prophecy, being able to tap into the spirit of prophecy than somebody that walks and live in the office of a prophet. God, you know, there's a lot of people that's labeling themselves as prophet, and God has not called them to be a prophet. And this is how you get, false prophecy to start happening, because when you label yourself and you put yourself in the office that you are not called to be in, then you find yourself doing things from your soul or doing things from your flesh to fit into that office when you're not called to that office. So God wants to make it very clear in this season and going onward that we as a people need to be discerning the different, we focus so much on discerning a real prophet from a false prophet. But God wants to challenge us to even be, because the essence of discerning is not discerning what's right from wrong, but discerning from what's right from what's the real essence of discerning is not discerning what's right from what's wrong, but discerning what's right from what's almost right. And in this season, God wants us to be able to discern the difference between prophets and prophetic people. And yeah, I'm by no way saying that prophetic people don't prophesy correctly. That's not what I'm saying. Because if you're a prophetic person, you're prophesying from the Spirit of God, then yeah, you're doing your thing and that's accurate. Claps to you. But everyone should be desired to be prophetic. We are a prophetic people. Those who walk with Christ is a prophetic people because we hear from him, right? We're supposed to be able to hear from him. I think it was Paul that said that, he desired that you all will prophesy or you all will speak in tongues. You see what I'm saying? But not everyone walks in the office of a prophet, and you want to be very careful of mislabeling yourself, because when you mislabel yourself as something that God has not called you to be, then you're off course and you're doing the wrong assignment. You're laboring foolishly, and that's why you're weary, because you're walking into an office that you are not called to be in. Come out of that office that you were not called to be in. If you're not called to be a prophet, come out of the office of a prophet. Stop doing a prophet thing. Stop trying to put that mantle on yourself. It's okay to be a prophetic person and not somebody that walks in the office of a prophet. That's fine. Everybody wants to be a prophet, and it's a dangerous thing. And then we are just allowing people to just take on these titles. We're so busy calling out false prophet, but we should start calling out some of these people that are really not false. They just have a misunderstanding of the gift and they're labeling themselves as a prophet when they're not. We need to correct them. There's you have false prophet, but you have those who are really genuine people, who are really true people of God, but they have mislabeled themselves and they're forcing themselves to walk into an office that they have not been called or ordained in. There's a big difference between a prophetic person and a prophet. It is my desire that you all are prophetic. But at the same time, it is not reality that you all are in the office of a prophet. Some of you guys want the office of a prophet, but can't deal with the weight that comes with the office. Some of you are not emotionally stable or mentally stable to walk in the office. And this is not about perfection, because not because somebody walk into the office of a prophet means that they're perfect. You know what I'm saying? But there's a weight. There's a price that has to be paid. A lot of people see the benefit of someone being a prophet, but they don't see the weight that comes with the mantle and the gift and the thing and the sacrifice and the labor and the things that you have to do when you walk in the office. Be careful of the role that you're trying to take on if you can't handle the weight and the warfare that comes with it. It's okay to just be prophetic. Avazupanande Rebecca Dosha Lavananda Bandia. I prophesy that you'll begin to be aligned in your right office, be aligned in your right assignment. Yeah, not everybody's a prophet. And I'm glad that God is allowing me to speak on this because it's something I've observed over the years, especially in fivefold ministry church where everybody thinks they're a prophet. Listen, I honor the prophet, I honor the office, but I don't care for the label, to be honest. I don't care for the title. I'm just here to say what God wants me to say when he tells me to say it. That's my job. That's my assignment, to be his mouthpiece. I know my assignment. Know your assignment so you can get the task done effectively and correctly. You have unfinished task, incomplete task, tasks that you have not even started yet because you're in the wrong office, you're in the wrong assignment, you're in the wrong classroom.